So with that, as soon as Marko plugs in, he's hot right now on the on his rig. There you go. So he can't plug in. So anyway, we look forward to it. After Steve Willis, there'll be Big Daddy D and the Dynamites with Betty Jo Vachon. Looking forward to that. That's the band I normally play with. And we've had a really good year this year. We just finished the Payson Outdoor Concert Series. We had about 1,000 people there. We were in Clarkdale, little downtown Clarkdale, the gazebo. We had almost 1,200 people in that area. It was mobbed. And we'll be in Flagstaff this coming week. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll be playing their summer concert series. And also later in September at the Sedona Posse Grounds concert series. So, and then, of course, we'll finish up with Lori Bell. If you feel the urge to move and groove, there's room right in front. Okay? Any questions, comments, or observations? There's a building next door. No, I'm just kidding. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Marko Donnelly.
All right. Yeah, they always say break a leg. That's horrible, man. I've never broken a bone in my body in my whole 42 years of living, so I'm not going to do it today. Well, it's a pleasure to be here, to be invited to this. I did go to Memphis recently, and it was quite the experience. And I didn't progress as I thought I would. I had high confidence and hopes and that I would progress, but I didn't make it to the quarterfinals. So I just kind of played my tunes and did the best I could. You know what I mean? I sung my stuff. And I had fun doing it. I met some cool people. And that's what that was about, you know, is an interesting town. And, okay. I'd like to ramble for a minute. Do you guys like stories? Yeah. That's something I've heard. You know, I'm one of those quiet guys in conversations, and yet I know my story very well. And I say it on stage sometimes. So I'd like to tell you a story, and that'll be my introduction, and I'll get on some blues music. But I think the blues is really, my dad was in the Blues Hall of Fame. He played with Fenton Robinson in the 70s. He was his drummer. He toured Europe with him, and he played with Buddy Guy, Junior Wells. My mom knew all those people. My mom knew B.B. King. She was a bartender at the Kingston Mines in Chicago. And so having gotten into it with my dad, she met everybody, you know, and hung out with them, like some, didn't like others. But told me a couple stories, not many. So I had to make up a lot of stuff in my life, you know. I had to make up a lot of shit. So, I'm going to tell you a story right now. It's called The Ballad of a Blues Man's Son, autobiographical. So. And if you haven't tried Coca-Cola, you've really got to try it. It's great. Once upon a time in Chicago, Illinois. Hey, you know, Ted? You there? I am. How do I sound out there? Okay, all right, good enough. Because in my monitor, I kind of sound like, yeah, and my actual voice is reverberating. So maybe we could turn the monitor down just a tad, just a smidgen. I don't know what the levels are, but all right, yeah, that's even better. Yeah, right there. No more than that, though. I gotta hear myself. Thank you. Once upon a time in Chicago, Illinois, a white woman gave birth to a dark-skinned boy. She tended a bar. It was called the Kingston Mines. My daddy played blues there from time to time. He was a real good drummer, and he played with the best, Junior Wells, Fenton Robinson, Buddy Guy, and the rest. Anyway, one night my old man went rambling down to the south side of town for some gambling. He sat right down in his usual spot. He greeted the boys with a smile and he took them a shot. Everything was going about as smoothly as it could be. About a half hour in, as this story is told, they caught a boy cheating and their eyes grew cold. The guy stood up and he said, "I know what you're thinking, but you got it all wrong, boys. You know we've been drinking." Well, he put two and two together and he knew he'd been caught, so he pulled a gun from his belt and started firing shots. Now, my dad was anything but dumb and never stepped foot in the likes of that place without a gun. So he pulled out his pistol and he blew that man away. And he wasn't half bad at math either, figuring either one man or several would die that day. On top of this, there was a lot of other stuff that made the life of that little boy's mama tough. So thinking about what the near future held in store, she packed her things and she walked out the door. Of all the places she could have gone, I'll ask you, why in the hell she brought that boy to Alaska? But there they were in the last frontier. It was cold and dark 9 months of the year. Hauling water to a cabin in the cold and snow where your nose hairs freeze each time the wind blows. Kid grew up, he was healthy and strong. He liked to make artwork and he liked singing songs. Everything seemed fine. I turned 14. I came into contact with some things I'd never seen. Now, my mom used to drag me down to church on Sunday, but everybody knows after Sunday comes Monday. Now, on Monday, I'd go down to school. I'd see the pretty little girls and the guys that were cool, and it might not have been a problem at all, but my mom didn't want me drinking alcohol because it did take both of her parents' young life after all. So I can't say that my mom was to blame. Testosterone gone wild. It's a hard thing to tame. And on top of this, there was a lot of other stuff that made keeping hold on the reins on that boy tough. So thinking about what the near future held in store, I packed my things and I walked out the door. I ran wild for quite some time. The idea of one endless party seemed sublime. I was smoking, drinking, chasing girls, doing drugs, hanging out with everyone from hippies to thugs. And just when I thought there'd be no end to living large, the cops, they brought me in on a runaway maniac charge. And there I was in a juvenile hall in a barren little cell with the weight of it all. Every 30 days they'd bring me to court just to send me back again on account of some report. Well, the more they did this, the madder I got, and I'd fight and yell till my ears were hot. I'd kick my cell door and I'd spit on the glass till the jail guards came in and tied up my ass. And believe me, brothers and sisters, that shit hurts. I was like an angry beast locked up in a cage. The criminal justice system daily added fuel to my rage till the judge had a great idea, or maybe just got bored, and he sent my ass to a psychiatric ward. And there, my friends, was a sight to see. There was kids so drugged up they couldn't even count to 3. Just when they thought their drugs had made me stable, I freaked out again and they strapped me to a table. Man, just think, all I wanted to do was party a little bit while I was able. Well, as if that didn't end the whole thing, they sent me to a Christian boot camp in Wyoming. I hated it there. They kicked me out. I shoved a counselor. I started to shout. I spent the next 6 months in a juvenile hall, and I walked out the door with the weight of it all, and came to tax-funded social work. They figured a few foster homes and the like wouldn't hurt. After all of that, they set that woman's boy free, but I wasn't quite sure exactly where I should be, so I traveled around for the space of 3 years, smoking, chasing girls, doing drugs, drinking beers. I fell in love a few times. I was homeless and poor. I started playing on a guitar I picked up at the store, but not knowing what to do or how to do it or when, I got a broken down Volkswagen bus and practiced Zen. And reading that what you'd like to find, you should seek, I took a liking to the belief of the Orthodox Greeks. And then the pot-smoking, beer-drinking, woman-chasing punk hitchhiked his way to Arizona, and I became a monk. I lived out there for the space of 10 whole years where there was no guitars, hot babes, or beers. And having found exactly what I thought I was looking for, I got scared half dead, man. I walked out the door. Like a lonely sailor set off from the shore, I returned back to the world I'd known before, and I'm pretty sure I'm exactly where I should be. Thank you. Ted, can I get a little more guitar in the monitor? I'm almost all the way up here. Yeah. Sweet. Well, I'll play you guys some songs now. I'm a songwriter, so I haven't written a song in quite some time, which is okay. That's the nature of a songwriter. He does it sometimes and then he doesn't. So, let's just say I wrote some songs. There you go. Coca-Cola. Yeah, I like Pepsi too, man, to tell you the truth. Well, thanks for letting me ramble on. I know there wasn't a lot of music in that, but it's a good story, and it kind of tells you a little bit about me. And that story goes on. That story ended in 2010, and it's continued to this day, so I could write like another part and just sit here and talk all day. But I'll play some songs that I've actually written since that time. I left the monastery, and I became a songwriter. I was like, well, I don't know what to do. I didn't go to college. I got my GED in Kodiak, and then just decided to start playing the guitar. So, because I used to play guitar. And my dad was in the Blues Hall of Fame. Shit, why not? Can I just a little more in the monitor with the guitar? Ted? Thanks. Perfect. Now, this song's called Hey Child, and I wrote it with a buddy of mine. Hey child, don't you cry. Ain't nobody gonna wipe your eyes. Don't you understand? Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. Hey brother, I can tell. Ain't no more luck in your wishing well. You can throw a penny a day, hope for a dime to roll your way. Won't you pick me up now? I need some stimulation. I've learned to feel, God knows, with help from pain. If I don't roam, then I don't know what it means to be at home. I wanna live in the sun and die, boy, I'm gonna die in the shade. Hey brother, I can tell there ain't no more luck in your wishing well. Yes, throw a penny a day and hope for a dime to roll your way. Every footstep that hits the ground, man is one more from this town. You got a bottle of schoolboy scotch. I got a belt that need one more notch. Yeah, pick me up with stimulation. I learn to feel, God knows, with help from pain. Yes, if I don't roam, then I don't know what it means to be at home. Think I'll live in the sun die, I'm gonna die in the shade. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I wrote that with a buddy of mine. His name was William Boswell. And he's playing in Austin, Texas now in a band called Gasoline Boots. He's kind of a big deal over there. So, all right, here's another one. I'm going to have another sip of my Coca-Cola. This is a cool song about moving to Prescott, Arizona. I was living in Seattle at the time, and I'd met John Wayne Hopkins on Whiskey Row. Hoppy, he passed away this year, and I had met him and Bill, and I'd saw the music scene, and I was like, man, I got to move to this town because, I don't know, it just felt right. So I wrote a song called Whiskey Row. It goes like this. Well, I'm going to Prescott, been 6 months or so. I believe it's time, boy, I feel fine, I'm going to go. When I get there, breathe some fresh air, I'll walk along and sing my song somewhere on Whiskey Row. Yeah, I'll go down to the birdcage, have myself a beer, play myself a couple of tunes and wash away my tears and fears and beer. If you see me, believe me, I'll walk along and I'll sing my song somewhere on Whiskey Row. Busking, I might play a show, I might run into Hoppy or Bill, man, you never know. If you see me, believe me, I'll walk along and sing my song somewhere around the Whiskey Row. I ride back down to Prescott, been about 7 years now. Hawaii was nice, I had my slice, how now, brown cow. If you see me, boy, believe me, I'll walk along and sing my song, yeah, somewhere on the Whiskey Row. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. That's a good song. All right, how's everybody doing? Great, yeah. Thanks for coming out. It's a beautiful day. A lot of wind today. Yeah, that's nice. You know, in this heat, that just creates, yeah, it's nice. We always get a nice balance of whatever here. It's never too bad. So, this is a song I wrote. It's called Take Me High. Yeah, I like getting high, you know. As most people do. It's fun. That's all why you do it. But then, as high as you get, you got to come down, you know. Like, well, the higher you get, the further you fall, right? It's kind of like, it is what it is. But, because you just got to return to reality. Yeah, or if you'd like to, which I do. I don't want to stay there. So I wrote this song about that. It's kind of like the struggle with getting high. You know, I still drink. I like that, you know what I mean? But this was about getting super high, so I wrote this song. It's kind of cool. Angel flies through the sky, look on down and into my eyes. Do pray for me and don't leave me be. Here I am, I'm a man today. Boy will come and take my place. I wanna see and breathe. Yeah, I'll go the distance. I don't know what I'll find. Man, in my invitation, boy, I just wanna be on time. Take me high. Lord, I done something low. Take me high, oh, where I want to. One and one, two is four. I did learn the art of war, but no one's sitting around keeping my score. Ain't gonna fight no more. Yeah, I've been up to Timbuktu. I can sing and play the blues. I was a rolling stone. Yeah, I'll go the distance. I don't know what I'll find. Man, it's my invitation. God, I wanna be on now. Angel flies through the sky, look on down into my eyes. Do pray for me, never leave me be. Where I'll go the distance, I don't know what I'll find. This is my invitation. God, I wanna be on time. Take me high, Lord, I done sunken low. Take me high, Lord, I done sunken low. Thank you. Did you guys like that? Thanks. Cool. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually a folk singer, folk blues. So I've written a lot of interesting songs. They're not just standard blues. And I think that might have been what happened in Memphis, to tell you the truth, because I played some songs that weren't traditional blues, And anyway, here I am now. Thank you. Yeah. It's cool, man, because I figure, you have your dream about reality, and then you have reality. You know what I mean? And you're always finding your way somewhere in the middle of them, and that's the nature of things. So, I don't want to be famous. I do want to be famous, to tell you the truth, but I know that I'm already famous just by being here. It's epic. So I'm going to play this song now. I don't know which one it is. I have to look at my paper first. Hey, Coca-Cola. Ooh, stuff's not bad. I don't even know how long I'm playing. I really don't. I'm just winging it here. So. I will play this song. This is kind of interesting. I call it blues, but it literally came to me as I was walking down the street. I lived on Robinson Drive near Circle K down here, and I was walking downtown, and well, in my mind, I was dating this girl. I don't think she thought I was. Right, it was one of those situations. So I got really upset when we weren't dating anymore, or whatever. So I was like, man, she just took my heart away, you know. I was like, you know what, I can't sit here and, I don't know, diddly-doop about it all day long. I'm gonna walk downtown and make the most of this day, and I'm gonna push myself and just feel it. And it was a beautiful day, so I wrote this song, Walking, and it's got that kind of vibe to it, too. It's called Headed Downtown, oddly enough. It's a beautiful day, I'm on my way. I'm headed downtown to play the blues. What can I say? I was wasting away. I headed downtown and I played the blues. I went walking in the noonday sun, played a song until the day was done. And now I want to be a music man, so piece me back together again. The sun is shining, the sky is so blue. Beautiful day for me, beautiful day for you. My mind was reporting me all the same news. I headed downtown, I played the blues. Yeah, I got sunshine and it's dripping down a mountainside. The valleys of green, the shadows hide. Yes, valley, 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 shadow of death. I'm singing wherefore to use my breath. And I go walking in the noonday sun. I play a song until the day is done. Lord, I wanna be a music man, so piece me back together again. The sun is shining, the sky is so blue. Beautiful day for me, day for you. All right, thank you very much. It's kind of bluesy, right? Yeah, in a weird kind of way. Kind of happy blues. In the neighborhood of the blues. All right. Oh, this is an interesting song. I wrote it in my buddy's backyard, and it's called I Must Admit. I must admit, my body's tired, and so is my mind, to which it's wired. I'm always seeking to feel high. It gets hot within a fire. This chicken's voice is hard to bear. I don't know why I even care. My shoes are ripped from wear and tear. Yeah, the bark of dogs now fills the air. Child's voice, the water crashing. He might be crying, or she might be laughing. Could be a bird on a wire. Man, it's getting hot within this fire. I must admit, my body's tired, and so is my mind, to which it's wired. I'm always seeking to feel high. Yeah, it gets hot within a fire. Keep slowing down. Thank you. All right, how's everybody doing now? Good, good. Yeah, it's a pleasure to play the blues. I've got a really funny joke. At least I think it's funny, you know. So I'd like to tell it now and see what happens. So there's a chicken on one side of the road, and there's a chicken on the other side of the road. And the one chicken yells to the other chicken, "Hey man, how do I get to the other side?" And the chicken on the other side of the road says, "You are on the other side, man." I don't know. I can't help you. Looks like everything's going fine, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing. I think that joke's funny. So simple, but it's funny. Does anybody know how much time I have left? Oh, is it? Okay, all right. Hey, can I play a folk song? Cool, it's like folk blues. Still, 15? 10, cool. You did that 3 times. Did you guys see that? That's 15 in my book. I can count. This is a great song. My buddy wrote this, and his name is Frank Ping. I don't know. Does anybody know Frank Ping? Cool. Yeah, he wrote this song, and I heard him play it, and he and I have been friends ever since I came down. He's always like, "Marko, you got so much potential," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks, Frank. Like, you're awesome." You know, man. So I always watched him play. He's a really good player. You know, and he wrote this song, and I was like, I think I could do that. So he sent me the lyrics. Actually, he wrote them down with his own hand, wrote the lyrics down, and he put some weird chords on there, which I couldn't figure out. So I made up my own chords to it. And really. So, but it's called Suitcase, and it's an interesting song. It's about a drifter, a guy kind of like myself, to tell you the truth. You know, I call myself stable now because I have a job and I do these kind of things, but I feel like I'm still drifting. Life is just drifting, you know, somehow, because you never know what's around the next corner. So you're always drifting. And so it's called Suitcase, you know, like you're packing your bags. Coca-Cola. It's pretty good, man. I wanted a beer, but they had Coke, so that's what I drank. It's like, yeah, you gotta have beer in the green room, man. It's a big deal now. Okay, so this song's called Suitcase. There's people up there. Is that you, Johnny? Oh, no. I thought that was Johnny and Crystal there for a second. So it goes like this. It goes, will I stand beside this railroad, watching the train go down the track? Do I get on and ride that freight train to a place I can't get back? All my life I've been a rambler. Gypsy blood runs through my veins. A rolling stone. My mama called me Luke the Drifter. He was the same. They used to call me Suitcase, 'cause in time I drift away. Yeah, they used to call me Suitcase, 'cause in time I drift away. To a gypsy, a house is like a prison. A rolling stone ain't got a home. So in my mind I go on drifting, and this place I've been so long. I see light come shining. There's a better home on the way. I said, honey, I got to go now. In this place Lord knows I cannot stay. Well, they used to call me Suitcase, 'cause in time I drift away. Yeah, they used to call me Suitcase, 'cause in time I drift away. Cool song. Thank you very much. All right, so that was probably like 5 minutes, right? That's fine. Maybe a little under. I'll tell you one more joke and then play a song. How about that? Knock, knock. Dishes. This is Sean Connery. Thank you. Man, I have told that joke at some venues and people are like, that is horrible, man. You need another profession. Thank you so much. This lady really thought that was funny. I do too. The first time I heard it from this, he's this huge Indian guy. You know, he's like 6 foot, huge, you know, and he's like, knock, knock. Yeah, this show's like, that's so hilarious. You know? Didn't see that coming. So, all right. I'll play you guys one more. And it will be Open Up the Gate. Rest Stop's good too. Oh, God, I didn't play that. Do I got time for 2 more? Probably like 2 more. All right. No, you know what? I already did my Take Me High song. This other song is kind of a rendition on that. It's really cool. But if you guys invite me back next year, I'll play it again. All right. So this is Open Up the Gate. It's a blues song. I wrote it in Austin, Texas, working as a security guard on the Mexican border. Yeah. And one of the lamest jobs I ever had. It was 100-something degrees, and I'd sit in a little shack for 12 hours every night and get bugged by cockroaches and stuff. And it was just a tiny little shack with no AC, just a little fan. And it was disgusting. The bathrooms were horrible. The whole place was just gross. Carrizo Springs, actually, Texas, very close to the Mexican border. Anyway, hated it there. Didn't hate it. I didn't enjoy the atmosphere, but I got to play guitar when I'd sit in the shack for hours just waiting for a truck to come. It was a fracking ranch for the fracking fields out there, so I would guard the ranch for somebody, you know. Anyway, and I was like so ready to get out of there, I wrote this song. It's called Open Up the Gate, you know, like the gate that I had to open to let people. So it's called Open Up the Gate. It's kind of funny. It had some very pertinent things to what was going on the news, too, at the time. So you'll hear that in the song. It's the blues. Open up the gate, let me in. I can't play a game that I can't win. Am I wrong? Of course I'm not. I got dust up in my face, man, and my mood is getting hot. I ain't gonna stay in this lonely desert town. But I can't say I won't be smiling, all the walls come a-tumbling down. Yeah, John Doe and his friends, they're in a fit of rage. They saw the latest post on their Facebook page. Another youngster has been laid to rest by a peace officer that was wearing a bulletproof vest. His name was Michael Floyd. Anyway, his skin was brown. There'll be no fingers left to point, man, all the walls come a-tumbling down. Hey, reporters yelling something, I think she's cute. She just told me that ISIS is in hot pursuit of me and you. Some breaking news, Justin Bieber's in the tank, singing some drunken blues. She's spreading an agenda from town to town. I might just watch the news, Fox News, man, all the walls come a-tumbling down. Yeah, 3 and 2 is 5, minus 1 gives you 4. Ain't gonna work on Briscoe's ranch no more. Abysmal line of fracking trucks. The air smells like a rotten egg out here, and the pay, it sucks. Somebody's getting richer as the earth they pound. Yeah, they'll be in a wishing well, all the walls come a-tumbling down. Give me something real, something I can taste. Don't let them swoop down here and steal the time I waste. Just a beady little lie or an empty lie. The more numb that I become, I start to feel my demise, but I'll come to before I hit the ground. There'll be a pale horse on a mountain and the walls there were tumbling down. Thank you very much. All right, I'll get another joke for you next year. Wait for it. Coca-Cola.